Hey Early, my name is Lee Turbianic and I've been doing some research in your area and I couldn't find your website, so I figured I'd shoot you this quick video to show you 3 things that you can do to beat out the competition online. I'm not trying to waste either of our time, so if by the end of this video you like what you hear and become more interested on how we can grow your business online, give me a call and we can chat. If not, no harm, no foul, just take these tips I've given you in the video and put them into action for yourself. But all I ask is for some feedback on this video. Let's jump right into it. Now, 3 major things I want to focus on today is content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is anything that you can see on this front page, including pictures, what they're saved as, and what's behind them as well. Now, Google likes to typically see around 1,500 words on the home page, and I couldn't find your website, so I did a quick search for plumber, Pittsburgh, NC, and the top guy is this mypipeworks.com. So I wanted to see what kind of content he has on his homepage, and as we scroll down, you can see he really doesn't have much content, maybe 100, 200 words total. So if you were to get a website and do 1,500 words on it, you would easily beat him out in this aspect of Google. I'm going to break down Google for you. Google's broke down into 3 sections. This top section is Google Ads, and all these companies are paying to be up here, and it can get very costly if you don't run them effectively. But it's unnecessary to be running ads if you're ranking in this Google Map Pack section and in this bottom organic section. So let's touch base on this Map Pack. Now, as you can see, TG Plumbing is in first place, and what ranks you in this section, gets you in that top 3, is a citation. So citation is your name, address, and phone number listed in directories across the web in Yellow Pages, Yext, CityStar, Facebook, YouTube, BBB. That's just a few citation sources. But I wanted to see how many TG Plumbing had, so if we were to create your Google My Business page, we could beat him. So I have a tool I use, it's called WhiteSpark CA, and it's a local citation finder. And as you can see, I put TG Plumbing's info in here, and he only has 29 citations, and he's in first place. So that tells me it'd be very easy to beat him. And the best part about this tool is we can go in and submit all these for your business. As you can see, these red dots are submittable. So we can go out and get all these for your business, and then I'd like to add 80 to 100 more to really beat out his competition by his landslide. And also that's getting your name, address, and phone number in more directories so people can find you when they're looking for your service. But as you can see, these aren't created equal. This domain authority, this is how powerful they are. And it tends to go down as the further you go down, and can even become spammy down here at the bottom. So we'll go after these strong ones and then go get a lot more for your business and go up above him in the rankings. And you'll see a massive change in traffic calls coming to you if you're ranking in this top 3. I know that's where I go whenever I try to find a service. So that was the citation. And now this bottom section is the organic section. And this has to deal directly with your website itself. And you don't have one, so you're missing out on tons of business, and I'm about to show you. I have another tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. And this will show me a basic overview of the stats of his site. So as you can see, this UR and DR, these 2 numbers are very important. You want these as close together as possible and as high as possible. 0 being the worst, 100 being the best. So he has a 7 and a 22. Now this is his overall website trust, and this is the trust of his backflow or his backlink profile. So as you can see, it's not really showing me any backlinks, so he doesn't really have many. So there must not be a lot of competition in this area. But the best part about this is I can go into his keywords and see what keywords are for your area. And as you can see, plumber, Pittsburgh, NC, 150 and 0. So this is the volume that this keyword's being typed each month, and this is how hard it is to rank for it. So that means 150 people are typing plumber, Pittsburgh, NC, looking for a plumber each and every month. This is a monthly figure. Or plumbing, Pittsburgh, 100 and 0. Plumbing, Pittsburgh, NC, 30 and 0. Pittsburgh Plumbing, 30 and 0. Pittsburgh Water, Plumbing, Pittsburgh, NC, 150. So there's a lot of search volume that you're missing out on by not having a website. And as you can see, there's no competition. So if we were to build out your website and build it right and start adding those backlinks to your website, you would start gaining a lot of power and start climbing these rankings up into this first page. So I'm going to show you an example of a website we built, and this is for a pressure washing company out of South Carolina. So as you can see, very nice, organized, a lot of content. We want 1,500 words total, so we could fit these keywords throughout all this content with pictures and so people can choose what they like and see. But the main thing is the content, because content is king, with some reviews. Google is only a crawling website. All it can do is read. So if your website doesn't have enough information, it'll rank you according to. But let's touch base on what we talked about. And the first thing we went over was content. You need at least 1,500 words on your homepage to fit those keywords throughout that we talked about. The second thing was citations. And you want to have at least 200 to 3 to beat out these guys by a landslide, and also get your name, address, and phone number in more directories so people can find you when they're looking for a plumber. And the third thing we talked about was the backlinks, beating them in this aspect. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google. Well, I bet you're wondering what now. You can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. But if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 570-240-5257. Once again, my name is Lee and my phone number is 570-240-5257. I look forward to hearing from you early, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.